Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Service Support Lounge podcast, the place where we have real conversations to help IT professionals level up their customer service excellence. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you've been with me for a bit, I'm glad you're back. So pull up a chair. Let's talk. Today's episode is an important one. It's not flashy, it's not technical, but it's deeply real. Today we're talking about why IT support is emotionally exhausting and why nobody talks about it. And I want to say this up front. If you've ever finished a workday feeling mentally drained, emotionally flat, or strangely disconnected, even though nothing bad technically happened, there is nothing wrong with you. What you're feeling is a predictable response to emotional labor. And for far too long, IT support has been treated as if emotional labor simply does not exist. Personally, I've spent over 30 years in IT service and support. I've been a frontline technician, I've been in application support and installations, I've been in leadership, I've been in management, and I've lived kind of on both sides of the ticket, if you will. And what I've seen consistently across companies, industries, and team sizes is this. IT support teams are emotionally exhausted long before they're technically overwhelmed. But because exhaustion doesn't always show up in metrics, it gets ignored. And when something goes unspoken for long enough, people start to internalize it. They start to think things like, maybe I'm just not cut out for this, or maybe I should be tougher. Everybody else is, right? How come this person's not struggling and I am, right? And not vocalizing that such and keeping things inside is very costly. But today, we're going to break that silence. So let's define this clearly. Emotional exhaustion is not about being bad at your job. It's not about lacking resilience. It's not even about being too sensitive. Emotional exhaustion comes from sustained emotional regulation under pressure, and IT support is full of it. Think about what's required of support professionals every day. You absorb frustration without reflecting it back. You stay calm when someone else is stressed. You de-escalate situations you didn't even create. You're expected to be polite and professional regardless of tone that's coming at you. You carry urgency without authority. You fix problems while being blamed for them. Now, that is emotional labor at its best. And here's the key point. Emotional labor is work, even when it does not look like it. So why is this rarely discussed in IT? Well, there are a few reasons. Number one, IT is framed as technical, not human. We talk about ticket counts, we talk about service level agreements and uptime and resolution times and first call resolution and after call work and such. We don't care or talk about emotional carryover, cognitive load, stress accumulation, psychological safety. So the emotional part becomes invisible. Number two, it's just part of the job. Many support professionals are told explicitly or implicitly that stress is normal. Pressure is expected. You should just handle it. But normal does not mean healthy, and expected does not mean sustainable. You have to ask yourself, how much of this can you take before you just have a breakdown? Number three, metrics reward output, not recovery. Most organizations track how fast work is completed, how much work is done, and whether customers are satisfied. Very few organizations, if any, ever track things like emotional strain, recovery time from a situation, or even psychological load. So your leaders tend not to see the cost until it shows up as disengagement or attrition. And you start to see your team pulling back from situations rather than wanting to move forward. This is important, especially for leaders that are listening. Burnout in IT does not look dramatic. It looks like less curiosity, less initiative, shorter responses, fewer suggestions, minimal engagement, just doing the job, going through the motions. Now the work still gets done, and that's a very nice thing to be able to say, But this is where many managers get confused because the care actually fades. Managers will say things like, nothing major happened here, but why does it feel like my team just kind of checked out? And the reason is because emotional exhaustion happens very, very quietly. Your team may not tell you they're exhausted, not because they don't trust you, but because they don't want to be seen as weak or negative or incapable. So the question is not always, why didn't they speak up? The question is, what signals am I missing? What is it that my team is trying to tell me that I'm just not seeing? Support is not about fixing people. It literally starts with seeing people clearly. I want to leave you with this. If IT support feels emotionally exhausting, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means the work is heavier than most people acknowledge. And the first step towards sustainable support, whether you're frontline or leadership, is naming what's actually happening. Thank you for spending time here in the Servant Support Lounge podcast. You are not alone in this, and you don't have to carry things silently. Join us next time, pull up a chair, and we'll talk again.